Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show. Today we will be reviewing the Burrower. We're going to also We're going to also review the Sandkraken, but we don't have it, so we can't do that.
Yeah, we'll save that for another video. This bad
I
boy.
would have liked them to be both reviewed at the same time, but we couldn't.
Yeah,
we
just couldn't swing it. This bad boy is sturdy enough to warrant
as we will get into.
warrant his own video.
Yeah.
He's really probably the easiest model to put together in the whole line. It's pretty massive. Let me see if I've got a. Here, we use Doc Savage again. There's Doc Savage facing off against the Burrower. As you can see, it could swallow him whole without even half trying.
In fact, it almost did.
Well, not Doc Savage, but maybe in one of the books. I don't know.
What?
But
I don't know anything about it. So.
yeah, I don't think Doc Savage was ever pit against one of these things. Maybe something similar. But I'll save that for when I start doing Doc Savage book reviews later on down the road, because I am a big Doc Savage fan. But before we get too far off track, this monster could be used not just in the Blasted Waste like the
As we thought.
but he's also
He's actually mainly a mines creature.
yeah I think you're right about that.
Yeah, I know. It's a primarily mines creature. It has a Blasted Wastes alternative version.
Right. And we played the Monday, was it? Yeah,
Yes,
we played a quick game Monday.
Yesterday.
It wasn't really because we wanted it to be a quick game. It just turned out that
Very
it was
quick.
Yeah,
But it was good because A, we had other things to do. And B, because
he
he can kill you in one turn.
yeah, the whole party. Our game was the shortest game we've ever played, but this monster has
The
done.
closest we've gotten to everyone dying.
Yeah, we had like two characters at 1 health left.
Yeah. In just one turn. Because
In one attack.
It took 2 turns to kill him because somebody has an unfair weapon system.
Yeah, my drifter is a little broken.
Just a little broken. He just immortal, has 10 shots per turn, barely misses on them, a lot of health.
No, he's only got like 4 or 5 extra health from. He's only second level. He's only gone 1.
Yeah, but I
He does
don't.
have a couple items that give him health too. But right off the bat, he's got 20 health plus 15 per hero, and we have 4 heroes in the party, so that gave him a mighty 80 health.
And if we wouldn't have killed him in the second turn, he would have killed us.
The entire party just gobbled us up right quick. A pretty low defense for something so massive, a 2. He only gets technically one real attack a turn, and it's a random roll 2d6 to see what it is. Of course, he's got, the usual, targeting random characters or what have you every turn. An endurance of 5, so he can only take 5 wounds and all the excess is wasted. Unspeakable Terror 3, pretty standard. But again, Sanity. We've only had one character, the Bandita, I think, who ever came close to.
No, she did.
Right, from dying from sanity damage, but all of his random.
Well, not dying, but
Yeah, just losing her mind.
because it's very difficult to actually die.
Yeah.
From those.
And an initiative of 1, I really think it should have been, the first turn it should have been higher. And
you think it should have been higher?
Yeah, I think on the first turn it should just surprise you and get a different initiative, and then from there on out it should have a 1 or a 2, and
I suppose you are right.
It's,
but if it did actually get 3 turns, or no, not even 3 turns. If it got 2 turns, we would have died.
Yes, absolutely. It's a pretty sturdy monster, all in all, pretty ferocious.
Because you're only going to you only have 2 turns to kill it, and then. Unless, again, you're...
Well, it depends on which ability. We actually rolled the, the worst damage that it could do. I think we actually rolled an 11 or a 12. And it...
Yeah.
It had 12 hits to do 2 damage each. So that was 24 points of damage each player had to, resist against. And even the Drifter was down to, I think he was down to 1.
Yeah.
And luckily, I think the samurai was far enough away to where he didn't take anything the first turn.
No, yeah, the samurai was pretty far away. Yeah, he was, I think, two spaces away.
Well, far enough to where it, you know.
No, he was literally right next to it.
Right, but the attack went over his head. So
yeah, the attack went past it, but he wasn't too far away. He was too close.
And a quick note. Also, when this monster shows up, you roll a random number.
And you get tentacles, which
so,
weren't that big of an issue.
Right.
Because the Burrower blocked them.
Yeah. But you roll, I think, a peril dice worth.
But if you are in a bigger room, which it wasn't that big of a room.
No, it was kind of a medium-sized room.
Yeah.
But
then they would be very difficult.
But he's more or less surrounded, more or less, by peril dice worth of tentacles.
Is it peril die?
I think it's peril die. I'm looking at it upside down, so I can't be 100%. But
peril die.
And then as the tentacles get defeated,
or just 6.
Right, and as the tentacles get defeated, then you add more, which all it takes is to lower. If you kill, we had a party of 4, and if you kill one less than the party, so all we had to do was kill one, and then suddenly like a D6 or a D3 or D4.
Yeah, I think it's D3 plus 1.
More tentacles would have showed up, and we just ignored them because we knew that if you defeat the burrower, they just disappear and sink into the ground, and you're safe. On the brighter side, you do get an extra loot card for every character that survives the battle, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good.
And we were on a mission where you roll the mission.
We weren't on a mission. We just made up a mission.
Well, no, it was the mission. Well, yeah, we just changed the location.
Yeah.
But we got a decent amount of gold because the mission was so quick. We didn't get a lot of loot. We only faced the Wasteland Scavengers, and that was it. And then the next room was him. And
it was one clue, the next clue, the next clue.
Yeah, we had 3 clue markers
in a row,
back to back, which has never happened before. But I definitely recommend getting this model just because it's versatile. It makes a lot of sense. It's got that that Tremors feel to it, that H.P. Lovecraft feel to it. I think this would be great in the canyons, blasted waste, the mines. I can even see it technically in
Cinder.
Targa.
Yes.
I don't think Cinder so much.
If you painted it differently.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be kind of neat, actually.
Basically the thing we made.
Yeah, you're right. We did make one, and I think it would have a little bit different stats, maybe a higher defense.
Yeah, higher defense.
Maybe less health, but
higher defense.
But
a
breath splashy, vomit,
something
lava or something like that.
Yeah.
But I definitely recommend this one.
What's the other Cinder monsters?
It's really easy to paint. The only thing I didn't like was the purple. Because I primered it black like they said, the purple just didn't come out like.
It looks like the camera was just saturated.
Yeah. But either way, it all in all, it took me.
Perhaps it was that he used black and they used white.
Yeah, but they said black in the.
Yeah, so I don't know.
But
it's probably the answer. It's probably not the actual camera.
Yeah.
Highly doubt they'd had a filter.
Yeah. Well, you never know though.
Maybe.
Just because they want the best shots. But I was able to put this
together.
together.
Maybe it's lighting too.
I was able to put this together, primer it, and paint it.
It did look more purple in general.
In an afternoon, especially if the weather's in your favor, so the drying time, and I used all the colors that the painting guide recommended, and actually I think I did a little bit different on the base just because I didn't like the way it was turning out, so I veered off from that. But not a bad encounter and a lot of fun. I definitely think having a second one might not be so bad.
But it was
later on.
Expensive.
Later on, yeah, it was a little spendy because I got it on
The main
Amazon.
reason we couldn't buy the Kraken.
Because I got it on Amazon instead of Miniature Market. Next time I'll just make the Miniature Market order, spend the $100, get the free shipping, stock up on some paints, miniatures, and the next, beastie for Shadows of Brimstone. But that's it for tonight.
But he was, yeah.
Yeah, it was a toughie. Let's just put it that way.
Very.
And I'm not looking forward to the brutal side. What is it? 30 plus 15. So he's just got 10 more health, 1 more defense. The damage stuff looks pretty similar. Same initiative, same terror. Same
I remember
endurance.
I almost killed him by 1 point, and then he moved on to the next one. But then I remember that my guns do +1 damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was bad.
But that's it, folks, for tonight. We'll be back.
I mean, I know I killed them, but it was just weird that when it added up, I guess I miscounted. Maybe I didn't, but then I forgot afterwards. I don't know.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be doing a book review tomorrow, a little bit different than my regular book reviews, and the craft on Thursday, and the Arduin review part 10, I think it is. And I'm not sure if we're going to be doing the Sunday show this Sunday or the following Sunday. Depends on how far along we are with the crafts. But until next time, folks, have a great week. We love you guys, and
Good night.
bye, everybody.